All right. We are back in here. We are back, up in here for another installment of the Just Factz News. This is if this is your first time watching this is a segment I decided to start doing because of there being so many news stories that I could not fit into my regular podcast, that would be more or along the lines of things that I could talk about and less of it being like a reaction. So I decided that I am going to be picking this back up because I was already doing this Just Factz News thing, but I think now I can like do it a little bit more because like I said, these are more the things that are going viral on the internet. So we're just going to be taking a look at everything now. I am going to do another stream later. This is going to be the first part. This is just the news. I'm doing just the news for now. So we are going to start this off. Before I start, please do me the biggest favor and go into my description and follow all of the links, or follow some, however you want to do it. Follow the Instagram, follow the Patreon if you want to see more content. Like I said, I'm still working on getting content put up on there. The amount of money I'm asking for is like the same amount of money you would spend on like McDonald's or Pizza Hut or whatever. So if you want to support me, please follow all the links. I have a Cash App down there too as well. What is it? I have a Rumble. I'll start putting stuff on Rumble as well. Things that do not make it to YouTube. So with all that out of the way, the first story is going to be, and I'm going to like look this up a little bit more. So Hunter Biden, and I don't know if y'all could see that. Hunter Biden is being found guilty of 3 felony gun charges and faces 25 years in prison.
Has been found guilty on all counts in his gun trial, federal trial in Wilmington, Delaware. All right, Leo, your first response.
My first response is I go back to the Harris Faulkner Leo Terrell segment about 6 months ago. When you asked me that question, is there any way that plea deal could be stopped? I said the judge. The judge played a major role in the rule of law by saying, I'm not going to agree to this plea deal, had questions, and that's why we're here today. The American public needs to know that. That is the rule of law, and I applaud the judge. That she did an outstanding job in following the rule of law.
Hunter Biden has been found
Okay, so I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be going and looking up a little bit more about this. So just give me a second here. I'm going to be reading off what I get from this per se. So just give me a moment. You know what? Craziest thing, it's crazy for this to be happening around the time that, the whole re-election thing, we're getting close to the time of election and a lot of presidential candidates coming back, so to speak, to put their bid into the race to become president. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, this guy right now, Biden right now, is just not doing a good job. So you would think his son would like seriously find a way to just like keep his nose clean, but I mean, I guess not. So what it says here is federal jury found Hunter Biden guilty on all 3 counts. Federal felony gun charges. He faced concluding that he violated laws meant to prevent drug addicts from owning firearms. That's interesting, considering, you know, he got caught with, didn't he get caught with some crack or something like that? Cocaine or something? Interesting. The conviction marks the first time a president's immediate family member has been found guilty of a crime during their father's term in office, though his crimes predate Joe Biden's tenure as president. Yeah, this is really a black eye on Joe Biden, to be honest with you. Very much a black eye, because like it's an embarrassment to your last name. First of all, it's embarrassing as a parent, and it's embarrassing because he's the leader of the free world, so to speak. In a statement, Hunter Biden said he was disappointed by the guilty verdict, but grateful for his family's love. President Biden expressed support for his son in a statement and said he would respect the judicial process. Hunter Biden could face up to 25 years in prison and a fine up to $750,000 at sentencing, though he likely will receive far less than the maximum as a first-time offender. The judge said a sentencing is usually set up for 120 days following a verdict, which means it is likely to happen before Election Day in November. Yeah, I think I know what this means. Hunter Biden's going to jail. Election time is coming up, and they're trying to get Joe Biden out of the White House as fast as they can. As fast as they can, and this is the way they do it. This is the way they get him out of the White House. Like this, it's a big disgrace to be the president, and then your son is involved in all this BS, and you have to basically take account for him and speak for him, because you know the press is going to ask about it. You know, just because he's president doesn't mean, you know, there's freedom of press. So yeah, this is the way they get him out. This is the way they get Joe Biden out of the White House. By using the media to drag this all the way to November. And then when it's time to change to whoever the president's going to be, I don't really think it even matters, because whatever agenda they have in place, whatever plans they have in place, whatever the House votes on is going to be put into fruition. So it doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter if it's Donald Trump again. It doesn't matter if it's somebody else, because whatever plan, whether it's Republican or Democrat, whatever plan is in place will concede everything. I'm tired of this society. I'm tired of America making it look like people have any say so. People have any type of power when it comes to voting, when it comes to whatever. No, politics belongs to those who are rich. Politics belongs to those who are rich. Politics definitely belongs to those who are white. So it's like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. All of this stuff does not matter. All of the voting, all of the open-handed promises that ain't gonna mean nothing. Like, if Joe Biden ain't proof that the things that he said he was gonna do didn't happen, then we can and you can still go back through presidents who made promises that didn't get them done. Come on, man. None of this is real. Everything is rigged. Everything is rigged. So get ready for there to be a switching of the shoes, a switching of the clothes. And get ready for whoever's going to be in the new seat if you care about politics like that. So that's what I think about it. This is how they're getting Joe Biden out of the White House, obviously, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it without doing a humiliation ritual, and the humiliation ritual is to use Hunter Biden as that and drag it as long as they can until November. So that's how I feel about it. We're gonna be moving on. from that to the next thing. See what the next thing is. Okay, so this just happened. Let me see here. So Gucci Mane's former artist, Enchanting, has officially passed away. Now, if you don't know who Gucci Mane is a rapper from Atlanta. Been in the game for a very long time. Been in and out of jail. Has a very vast and gigantic catalog of music. Some may say that he is the blueprint of Atlanta rap, of a lot of Atlanta rap styles, so on and so forth. It's depending on who you ask. So, Gucci Mane went to jail for I think about 10 years, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. Gucci Mane in about like maybe what I want to say somewhere in the beginning of the 2010s or maybe like in the beginning of the 2010s, he went to jail, and he was in jail for a long time. Finally getting out of jail, we're looking at a new Gucci Mane. He's not fat anymore. This Gucci Mane is he's still kind of talking about drugs and, get the gangster stuff, but, he's more aware now. His eyes are open a little bit as a grown man and somebody who has a child now and a wife and so on and so forth. So, Gucci Mane, he had 1017 in the past, but I mean, the only artist that I knew about from 1017 when his label was, around back when he was out of jail was Waka Flocka, right? So now, once he gets out of jail, he establishes or rebrands his record label 1017, right? So as you can see here, all of these artists were signed to him. And I'm going to go through them. Pooh Shiesty, Big Scar, Enchanting, Fujiano, Hot Boy West, K Shade, Roboy, Hood Rich, Pablo Juan, Big Walk Dog, and there's like one other, Coach the Ghost, I believe that's, and then Little Wop. I think that's his name, Little Wop. So his rap label was enlisted like a bunch of like rappers who talk about a lot of gangster stuff. You would even think this was like a rejuvenation of like Death Row, if you will, and that's what they talked about. They talked about a lot of gangster stuff, a lot of gangster rappers, a lot of street rappers. One thing you got to know when you listen or when you are somebody who is involved with music, when it is too much street stuff going on and you mix that with rap, the outcome is going to be the same each and every time. Each and every time. Look at every single rapper that was signed to Gucci. Most, if not all are either dead or in jail. You remember how I made the comparison to Death Row? If you go back and you look at Death Row, everybody that was on Death Row either went to jail, got smart enough to either went to jail, was humiliated, or died, or they were dropped from the label. A lot of the people that were on Gucci Mane's label, some of them got dropped, but they're all either dead or in jail. And that's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Like, for instance, I used to be a big Pooh Shiesty fan. Pooh Shiesty's in jail right now. He probably would have been the biggest success story of 1017, just because of how much it looked like Gucci was pushing as far as marketability goes, you know. And then the appeal of him being like one of those rappers that did everything they said in their music. Because Gucci is a great example of somebody who did everything he said in his music. Or, you know, from a past or from like a past occurrence, or like a homeboy who did it, and he was right there, like the eyes and ears to see everything. So, just to circle back to Enchanting was a very, 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 very talented female rapper. Very, very, very sad that she's gone, because I mean, all that talent just gone, man. It's just gone. That really tells you how demonic rap music can be. To see everybody either dead or in jail, and the fact that nobody could pick up on a type of like any signs. Like, who wants to bury their child, man, because of rap music? Who? Why? Who wants to keep up a rep in a genre that is willing to take and capture souls, all for people to listen to, all for some people to listen to your music when you're gone? Like, who wants that? Who really wants to be locked in like that? Every year, I get further and further away from rap music. It's because, number one, I don't know anybody. The names just continue to get smaller in my brain to a point where I don't even care anymore. And every time there's a somebody who passes away in rap music, I sometimes wonder, I'm like, what could it have, what could it have benefited somebody to be in this industry in which they are not knowing that they are almost in a way sacrificing their life for something that won't pay them back in the long run? Because rap music at the end of the day don't make money. It don't make money for you unless you're on like a big label. It don't make money. A lot of rappers ain't making real money from this. They're doing every other thing but rap music. You see rappers doing podcasts. You see rappers doing beats, other things other than rap, like rapping as their profession, because it's not paying the bills. It's not paying the bills. You're not getting a steady source of income from it. Yeah. It's very, very, very sad, man. Very, very sad, bro, that she's like gone, man. Like, she's a very talented rapper, bro. Very talented rapper. And I know a lot of people will probably be like, start blaming Gucci Mane and all of that. It's like, well, honestly, You could blame them, but I mean, everybody's adults. All Gucci Mane can do is encourage people to stay away from doing that. You know, stay away from the streets and be a rapper full time. It's up to somebody. It's up to people who are grown. All these people are grown. Any one of these dudes who are in jail right now could have easily just said, you know what, I'm gonna do my best to stay away. I'm doing my best to stay away. I'm gonna keep my nose clean. I'm gonna do my best to stay away. But I mean, at the same time, on the other end of that, it has a lot to do with, like, man, I'm not making no money. I ain't making no money in rap music. So I mean, I need to go ahead and like sell something. You know, I'm gonna probably end up back on my block because I'm not really making no chicken. So, but like I said, man, rest in peace to Enchanting. Very, very, very talented young lady. This is a loss for rap music. This is a loss for female rap music. This is a loss for Dallas. The Dallas music scene, because I believe she is from Dallas. So, rest in peace to her. And we're going to be moving on. Do I want to get into this right now? Nah, man, I don't want to get into that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to be getting into Michael Rainey Jr. Michael Rainey Jr. Has been going viral for the wrong reasons. And it's not even his fault. So, Michael Rainey Jr. was on streamer Ty Lil on a popular streamer's stream. Ty Lil, I believe that is his name. He was on his stream as a guest, and it says that Ty Lil's sister, the streamer's sister, was reportedly groping Michael Rainey while they were on stream. Let's take a look at this. Hold on, let me bring this out real quick, just so you can see it a little more. Let's see here. Okay, just so we can see it a little more. All right, let's see what we got here.
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million. Y'all
Oh.
never did nothing.
Whoa.
5 minutes of max in here.
Whoa. Come on. Like, that's nasty. That's nasty. Come on now. That's nasty. Go back real quick. That is nasty. And then she doing that in front of kids. Like, ugh. Then her brother is like right there. Like, what? What are you doing?
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million.
Bruh.
Never
Nah.
nothing. Y'all literally have.
Nah.
Then y'all gotta get out, okay?
5 minutes, you can have
Nah, that's crazy. In front of kids is crazy. Like, I would have made a big scene. First of all, you touching me in my personal area when I don't want you to be touching me. Like, and then you doing it in front of kids, and then your brother is like right there talking to the kids while you doing that nastiness. Like, what is wrong with you? You making your brother look bad. Like, my God.
They've never worked. You gotta think. They've never worked a job, but
That is weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's weird. Bro just got SA'd, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro just got violated. It's not even funny for real, but like I know Michael Rainey is trying to play it off, but like, man, that's not even cool at all. Because if the tables were reversed, this would be it'd be 17,000 people. It'd be 17,000 million women talking about, oh yeah, he's wrong for that, you know? Disgusting. That's disgusting.
chat. Word of my mother.
That's disgusting, bro.
Ignore this shit. But I'm getting texts. The energy
That's disgusting.
Shit, niggas just got up and left. Like, all that shit really made me like.
I would have left too.
Because when people come, this is your crib. It's about hospitality. That's
exactly.
Everything. Stop telling me to ignore it. Because when I was trying to ignore it, y'all dick riders was spamming it. That shit really got me really feeling away because, bro, I be around celebrities all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when I first started being my first few celebrities, don't get me wrong, I do unusual shit. No homo. Like, nothing crazy. Like, I'd be like, yo, like, I be trying to record, get a video, a picture, whatever. But due time, you feel what I'm saying? That shit don't really mean nothing to you. We all equal, we all the same. But she never seen somebody that caliber, so she start. Well,
she should know how to conduct herself. So, like, you talking about she ain't never seen somebody of that caliber. You should have told her how to conduct herself. She shouldn't come in the room trying to grope on a nigga's dick. There's a way to conduct yourself. If she can't respect the person that you have opened your house to and is having hospitality for, she shouldn't even been let in the room. If she was gonna act like that, that's unacceptable. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. That is sick. That is sick. That is sick. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Because if like I said, if the tables were turned and it was done, that would be all over the news. That would be all over many channels for that being wrong. But like for that to happen, like nah, man. There should have been some better supervision of making sure that your sister not do anything wild like that. At least, like, man. Because you sitting up here having to explain yourself for your sister is just, whoa. Like, it's not even your fault, but like, it's your stream. So the finger is going to get pointed at you just because of that. It's your stream and it's your sister who did it. So
we all the same, we all human. If he's here for me, he's here for you. Family Sunday dinner shit every Sunday.
It's crazy.
I got people telling me you got to be aware who you have around when these
yeah, for sure.
Why should I? We all equal. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be. We all got a mutual agreement, and it's about respect. Shit got me dumb mad, bro. Like, nothing ever got me more mad than this, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it feels like he's kind of justifying a little bit because she's never seen like a celebrity before, and you know, I'm guessing just because of his response, he didn't feel like that was something that was gonna need to be like monitored. Because, you know, I guess his sister is probably not like that on a usual stream or something like that. But yeah, in this instance, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Rainey just like lose your number because of this, bro. Because like, man, at the end of the day, bro is an actor. He's a top star. Like, that shouldn't be going down like that, man. That shouldn't be going down at all. And I believe I seen that like he had sent an apology to Michael Rainey, and Michael Rainey addressed it as well. Yeah, I just would like them brothers to just, you know, move on in a positive way, you know? I mean, and honestly, the sister should really apologize to Ty Lil and Michael Rainey, to be fair, because like, Ty Lil shouldn't have to be sitting up here having to like explain himself. She should be the one on camera explaining herself and saying like, yeah, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did it. Not Ty Lil having to be the one to do it. Like, man, she brought herself in there and did what she did. So gonna be moving on from that. I told you I'm moving fast. Told y'all I am moving fast. Yeah, this is the apology. So let me dip right back into it. Excuse me. So it says, after the actions that occurred during my stream last night, I would like to sincerely apologize to Michael and his family for what took place. My little sister was completely wrong and out of line. What she did was very inappropriate and unacceptable. I am truly embarrassed and disgusted by her actions. I completely respect whatever decision or direction Michael wants to go in this situation. After the clip, I was completely taken aback by what she done. I will take extreme precaution with future streams to avoid similar issues and have banned her from participating in future streams. That's good. It's good. Yes. You shouldn't even do it. You shouldn't even do it at that house anymore. You should go to another area, another spot and do it. I do not condone any type of assault. And then Michael Rainey responds to it. At this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I am still in shock and don't fully know how to process what happened last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. The fact is, sexual assault is never okay. Regardless of gender or status, we're all human and we should respect each other. Most importantly, we should always respect ourselves. Okay. So, at the end, they both said what they said, and hopefully, you know, they stay in contact with each other. I'm talking about Ty Lil and Michael Rainey, you know, and, you know, if he does do the live stream and that gets him to come on again, like I said, he should just move to another spot. He shouldn't even let his sister come in any way, shape, or form to be around that. Like, but I'm sure he's learning as a streamer to, you know, figure out what's best, which is, you know, hey, you're just learning. You are learning. So we're moving on here. Let's see what else I got here. Okay, I talked about that already. I talked about that. Oh yeah, here we go. So I don't know if I can like even put let's see here.
And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care
So
less
this is what
about
I'm
your
gonna do.
fucking
So
money,
this lady is going viral. This
who's married right now? They're married to broke ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money.
So basically, she's going viral for saying nigga. Being that her you know, complexion is not that of, she's going viral for it. And yeah, we're just gonna get into the why. Let's go.
I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community.
Members of a certain community. Black people are upset that you said nigga. They got every right to be upset that you said nigga. I ain't gonna lie. It's a nigga somewhere that go crazy for her. It's a winter soldier that go crazy for her, for real, like that. That's probably why she's able to say it like so nonchalant like that. Cause all she do is be with black men. She's only with black men. So am I shocked or surprised by any of this? No. I mean, the nonchalant, just easing out of racism and bigotry is so like commandeering now versus somebody hiding 10, 15 years ago that they say racial slurs or they don't like a certain community of people, you know. You had to like go figure out in your workplace, in your church, in your wherever, your doctor's office, you know, who is a bigot, who is a racist, who is prejudiced. But like now it's just out in the open like that. So.
And all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
You're going to call us racist? You're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs? Fuck you. War.
So she justifies all of that by saying that she doesn't care that she went viral for saying nigga. Okay. I mean, the only reason why that has happened is because there's somebody she's smashing that is allowing it. And when one black man lets a white woman say nigga around her, chances are there are a bevy of winter soldiers who are allowing white women to say nigga. It's a cold world. Cold world. Cold world. Cold world. Oh, and then she doubled back when somebody commented. Wow. Pathetic. There's no room on this earth for people to like. There's no room for this, man. It doesn't matter if you're trolling or whatever. Like, there's no room for this. There's no room for there's no room for stuff like this, bro. It's not. I don't think. I don't think you should have made a response, like making a response video. And man, he really doubled down. It's crazy. But hey, good thing about the internet is that when they figure out people are doing people wrong or saying stuff they're not supposed to, they usually do. The internet tends to do the type of digging you would expect, the type of detective work that you would expect. They gonna find out where she lived. They gonna find out if she go to school, if she got a job. You know, there's a lot of personal things that can happen. So just keep that in mind with your doubling down. That's all I'm gonna say. That's not a threat to her or anything like that, but the internet is a very powerful place. And when something like this goes viral, the internet is going to do its work. That's all I'm saying. Moving on. I don't even know if I could play. I can't play this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just block it out. Or should I just move on? Hold on. Let me see here, because I got last few things here before I round it up. Let me see. I don't even know if I can like play this. Oh, this isn't even a video. It's a picture. It's just a picture. It's not even a video. Hold on. Not even a video. So this is Sexy Red, and she got caught on CCTV getting active during massive brawl at airport that got her arrested. So let me see if I can go. To IG real quick just to do my little investigative work, just to find out more about this and just see if I can get the video. See if I can get a video. Let me see here. Is there a video? Okay. I don't know if I can play the video on here, so I'm just going to look at the video. Or let me see. Yeah, I'm just going to look at the video. I'm just going to keep this picture up here for you guys. I'm going to look at the video. See what I see. Okay. So I can describe what's going on in the video. So it's a big old tussle going on. It's a big old tussle going on. So, of course, obviously, you see in the picture there is a somebody who looks like Sexy Red holding a what are those things called that they use to keep everybody in a line whenever the line is whenever they're just trying to have everybody go in single file order. I don't even know what it's called, but she picked that up. Seems as though it's like some of her entourage, if this is Sexy Red, some of her entourage, she gets pushed down by somebody while she's holding that little contraption she has in her hand. Somebody's weave gets pulled out. Yeah, it's very hard to tell what's really going on here, but because a lot of them are out of the camera. So yeah, a lot of them are out of the camera. And I believe this is just really her entourage. If this is her, she's not even really involved. It's everybody else but her. She gets pushed down, and then basically I'm thinking like her security, like she walks past what's going on and just she's out of the shot for the rest of it. And then everything else is like out of the shot as well. So if this is her, it doesn't really look like she's in the fight, so to speak, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And then I think I said like her security is like standing off, like basically trying to get her away from this whole entire commotion. Yeah. That's basically what's going on. That's basically it. I mean, there's nothing else to it. She just got into a fight. That's what be going on. Got into a fight, and yeah, that's now going viral for whatever reason. Nothing but a little skirmish. Nothing big in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. So I'm gonna be moving on to the next thing. You see here. So this is why is this not there's no video here? Let me see. There has to be a video here. I clicked on this for no reason. There's no video here. Hold on. So, apparently Stephen A. Smith is criticizing Will Smith and is saying like, he's like, I'm not going to go watch another film. I don't know why it's not playing. What the hell? I might have to go look for it on, I might have to go look for it on YouTube or something. So let me just see real quick, because that's the second video that's done that for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see here. Let's just look at it. That is the same video that's done it. Hold on. Same video. Will Smith. Okay. Let me see here. What is it? Stephen A. Smith. Okay. Do this.
Welcome back to this edition of the Stephen A. Smith Show, coming at you like I love to do at the very least 3 days a week over the digital airwaves of YouTube. I got to get back to the Will Smith topic that I tackled because it created some noise, as most things.
This is beforehand, and I can't seem to, for some reason, find his actual video of him talking about Will Smith, saying that basically what he said was that Will Smith owes the black community an apology.
Welcome back to the Stephen A. Smith Show right here over the digital airwaves of YouTube.
I think this is it right here.
Before I get to my next subject, a subject that I really, really want to talk about for a second, especially with the black community, I want to show y'all a few of the pictures I've been blessed and fortunate enough to be a part of over the years. This is me with the great Aaron Judge, right here before I embarrassed myself internationally by throwing out that awful first pitch. Yes, I can suck it up. This is me at a Big 3 tournament game in Philadelphia. The one and only LL Cool J to my right, the one and only Ice Cube, co-founder of the Big 3, to my left. Right here, the great Denzel Washington and yours truly, when we went out to an event together and we hung out one evening. Still love that brother, greatest actor I've ever known. Me with the great LeBron James, the basketball court before a Lakers game. My man Snoop Dogg at a game, I think this one was in Golden State. Me with the great Aaron Rodgers, he is a bad man. This was at a Warriors game during the NBA Finals. You see the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather behind me. But all of these pictures that I've taken throughout the years, one of, if not one of the greatest photos I've ever taken, was this right here. This is me with the one and only Will Smith while he was promoting his movie Concussion many years ago. I bring that up because I wanted to get to the latest installment of the Bad Boys franchise, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, which debuted Wednesday. It's the second best reviewed film after Bad Boys for Life, that's what they're telling me. It's also the biggest film for Will Smith since his infamous 2022 Oscars slap of the great comedian himself, the one and only Chris Rock. Pre-sales for Ride or Die are behind that of Bad Boys for Life, of course, which hit a franchise high opening of 101 million worldwide back in early 2020.
You know, it's so funny. I mean, there's nothing that Will Smith can say. There's nothing that anyone can say that can make that slap just like be erased from infamy or history. It will be it will magnify itself throughout the internet for the rest of eternity and time. But you're not supposed, like, I hate it when people do this. I hate it when a person is trying to get themselves out of a corner for the mistakes that, like, people make mistakes, bro. I hate it when people, like, who don't want to see somebody do good bring up somebody's past like that. Like, come on, man. Like, like Bad Boys 2, I've seen it. It's a pretty good way to send off the Bad Boys franchise. Good movie. Through all out the press, Will Smith has been very, very positive, bro. Will Smith has been just enormously, like, he's really good with the motivational speaking and everything like that. His PR team doesn't really have to worry about him going off the deep end and going and bringing the incident back up or talking about negative stuff, because Will Smith is not negative. But for you to go and bring this up when the man is seeing success from a franchise that we as black people have watched as it has unfolded as a presentation of artistic expression, is absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. It's messy. It's messy to bring up somebody's past like that. It's messy. Like, I don't care if it's only been X amount of years or not. Cause, like, bro, this man is doing his best to bandage up the wounds that he is received from, like, just being hated for that incident. And the people who hate him for the incident don't even like Chris Rock. They don't like Chris Rock or Will Smith. They just hate that it happened on live television like that. And for you to do that, that's messy. That's messy. That's messy. It's very messy. It don't look good. It don't look good for you, brother. Okay, if I can call you that, like, it don't look good for you. Don't look good for you to do this. To like, you're basically putting. You're basically keeping a negative narrative going, and it's not good.
Domestic projections for Ride or Die were at 50 million, but that reportedly simmered to 40 million. Could the lack of pre-sales be because people have not forgiven Will Smith for that slap right there?
Oh my God.
How much you want to make it better does?
There are definitely people who haven't forgiven him, but
to have this
like,
discussion with y'all.
Bro, life
Because
goes
I wanna
on.
emphasize that right now, as
Life
we
goes
see
on.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence on the circuit promoting.
Is Will Smith supposed to stop living? Supposed to stop living his life because of it? Because is Will Smith supposed to stop living his life because of that slap? Is Chris Rock not supposed to keep on going as a comedic professional because of that slap? Is he supposed to more like sulk because of that slap? Like, bro, life goes on. Life goes on.
Once upon a time, you couldn't find a bigger fan of Will Smith than me. Martin Lawrence, you can't find a bigger fan of Martin Lawrence than me. Ladies and gentlemen, in all likelihood, I'm going to go see Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Because I'm such a huge Martin Lawrence fan. And believe it or not, I still will never stop being a Will Smith fan.
That's fake.
I'm not surprised at all
That is fake.
that pre-sales have simmered. It wouldn't surprise me at all if it ultimately plummeted once all is said and done. And you know why I feel that way, ladies and gentlemen? Because I think that I'm speaking, not for everybody, not for most, but at the very least, millions of people out there when I say what I'm about to say. I'm not nearly as interested in seeing Will Smith in the movies than I am of seeing him doing an actual sit-down interview with somebody to explain why he did what he did. Now, I want to emphasize this. Will Smith apologized just days after that infamous slap on March 27, 2022 at the Oscars.
Okay.
In writing. Then he went on his social media platform, I believe it was Instagram, 4 months later, at which time he apologized again to Chris Rock, articulated that he reached out to Chris Rock's people and and was told that Chris Rock wasn't ready to sit down with him. That's not what he wanted to do. And if you don't believe me there, hear for yourself.
I've reached out to Chris.
I remember this video.
And the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk. And when he is, he will reach out.
Circumstances such as this, as egregious as this was, as much as Will Smith deserved to get his ass kicked for what he did, being a bully, somebody that's 60 pounds at least heavier than Chris Rock, I don't think he would have done this to Mike Tyson. I don't think he would have done this to Jamie Foxx. I don't think he would have done this to Snoop Dogg.
You're just gaslighting and regurgitating the same thing again. You're gaslighting and regurgitating the same thing everybody else was saying when the slap happened. Let it go. Leave it alone. Let it go. Leave it alone. Let it go. Why are we rehashing this? Yes, of course, the slap will never be forgotten, but like, come on, man. Come on. What warranted this being done? Like, what warranted you bringing this up? Somebody had to have written this for you. You're right. Like the person who writes stuff for you for your show, like had to have done this. And you said, yes, I'm down with doing this. And then you don't have a particularly good track record with the black community either. So it's like, why? Why even speak on that? Why even comment on that? I'm sure there's people in this comment section saying that you're a sellout and all this other stuff. They call you that every time you get on. You show your face on ESPN. There are many clips where you are seemingly trying to talk about black issues and people shut it down because they don't want to hear what you have to say because you work for the system. You work for the machine. But you sitting up here downing another black man, I don't get this, man. I don't even understand what Warren did this. And I'm not even going to finish the video. I'm not going to finish the video because his agenda is all off. And that's not because I'm somebody who's a fan of Will Smith or anything like that. That just has to do with like Right is right and wrong is wrong. And to bring up somebody's past is messy and negative. Messy and negative, and it doesn't make you look good as a person who's supposed to represent being of the utmost of journalism. Doesn't make you look good. What is a guy who does sports journalism doing talking about Will Smith anyway? Will Smith ain't no athlete. But I'm gonna move on, man. Going to move on to my final stories before I close this out. So, let me see here. Krishan Rock. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Krishan Rock is being put in jail because she showed up to Blueface court date with active warrants. Let's take a look at this.
What happened, Christine?
I don't fucking know. They saying I got a whole nother case caught up in fucking downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my peoples looking into the door. I don't know who you going to speak to. Is that one?
Excuse me, sir. What are you guys arresting her for?
For a whole nother charge.
A warrant out for what?
I'm sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
There's a warrant for her. Right. You gonna record me the whole way?
The whole way, beautiful.
Why?
You're a big star.
Oh God, it's not big shit at all.
That cameraman is full of you know what, man. He's full of it, bro. I would have at least thought, like, at least just for a second, this Blueface and Krishan Rock thing could like take a rest, because like, man, last year, that's all the internet had. Krishan Rock, Blueface. The most toxic couple since Bobby and Whitney. And I am like, I was wholeheartedly sick when the internet's whole entire algorithm, whether you were on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, World Star, YouTube, whatever, just showing Krishan Rock and Blueface just causing chaos with each other, with their families, out in public. Blueface going to jail, Krishan Rock going to jail. I'm sick of their representation. I'm still sick of their representation. I thought for a second we got a nice amount of rest because, you know, I mean, no offense, and I don't mean this in any way, and I don't wish jail on Blueface, but Blueface was in jail. We can at least take a rest from the carnage and chaos and algorithmic insanity of Zeus Network pushing them on us each and every day, each and every hour, minute, and second, because he was in jail. But now they're bringing them back out. They're pushing it back out onto us. They're pushing Krishan Rock back on out to us, and her and the baby and everything like that. I don't really like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like talking about them. I don't like talking about them just because, like, that's what they want you to do. They want you to talk negative and bad about them. I don't want to talk bad about them. I just don't. I want them to do better. I want Blueface to get out of jail. As crazy as that's gonna sound, I mean, I don't think he should be in jail. I think he should be with his kid. I think he should be seeking some type of guidance. I think he should be fully committed to rapping, fully committed to investing all of that rap money into businesses and things of that nature. I think he should be getting back to trying to be successful again. I think Krishan Rock should be doing the same. Matter of fact, I don't even think she should be with Blueface. I think she should go out and try to continue to pursue music and do other things to make her brand look better and make her brand look more positive, instead of just continuing to allow the public and the perception of the internet and Zeus Network to like you know, particularly put her in a position where it looks negative, it looks bad, it looks, you know, that's not a good environment to be in for your baby. Like you shouldn't be giving the internet all of you. You should be giving a little of you to the internet and having a more closed off private life. The internet don't need to know everything. And that's what I think in their situation should be going on, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't envy her being in that situation, and hopefully, you know, she can make it through whatever it is that is going on as far as this warrant goes, you know. Hopefully she's granted some type of like leeway to, you know, if she does go into jail, hopefully it's not for a long time or anything like that, or maybe the lawyer could do something to, like, you know, do some type of infraction to like get something reversed or something like that. I don't think it's good for her, or for her to even be going to jail at all for anything. I mean, even though she's there to support, she showed up there to support Blueface, you know. That's just how I feel. But man, that's the end of, wait, hold on. I think I got one more. I don't know if this next thing is not newsworthy. I'm just gonna save it for later. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this is like 4 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna save this for the podcast later. So that is the end of this podcast. Like I said, all of my links are down in the description. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. I'll be back later and I'll do another stream for the podcast. And in between that, I will be dropping some things down on my YouTube. So just stay tuned. And I'm out. Y'all take it easy.